All right, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, welcome back to another abandoned video. Now, I'm here at the highly requested Boston Market here in Levittown. This one's located at 3962 Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown, New York, 11756. Now, I've been meaning to come out here to Levittown for a while to do this video. And after I do this video here, if I could do this video, I'll tell you why in a minute. After I do this video here, I'm going to go to the abandoned King Cullen. That's not too far from here. It's right here on Hempstead Turnpike. I'm going to go to the abandoned King Cullen after I do this video. Now, the only reason why I say if I can do this video is because I'm here right now in front of the Boston Market here in Levittown. But the problem is that the whole building is fenced off. The whole vicinity is fenced off. And if I can find a way to get in there, I'll do it. If I can't, well, I'm not going to risk getting arrested, and I'm not going to risk getting in trouble for trying to force my way into a building or into a place that, is clearly closed for obvious reasons. If I can find a way to somehow get in there, I'll do it. If not, it is what it is. I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want to get arrested for doing something so innocent, that I do for a living. And obviously, people out here in Nassau County, they're not the friendliest people, especially the cops. The people out here in Nassau County, especially the cops, let's just say they're not the most friendliest people. I've never had an altercation with a Nassau County cop. I've never had an altercation with a Nassau County cop, but I've heard stories in the past that, Nassau County cops are not the friendliest people. And being that I live in Suffolk and I'm about a half hour away from here, 35 to 40 minutes, I don't want to get in trouble for doing something that's so innocent, and it, like I said, if I can find a way to get in there, I'll do it. If not, it's a lost cause. It is what it is, but sometimes that happens and I can't control it, But if I find a way to get in there, we're going to do the video here at the abandoned Boston Market out here in Levittown. And then after I do this video here, I'm going to go to the abandoned King Cullen. That's not too far from here, a little up the road. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get as much videos in as possible. I'm trying to film as much videos and get as much videos in here as possible. Because I leave for Arizona on Thursday, August 28th. Today's Monday, August 25th. And I leave on Thursday, August 28th, and I will not be back until September 7th. So I leave on Thursday, and I won't be back for the next 10 days. So I'm going to try to do my best to get as many videos as done possible, so that way I could just, have some content for you guys created while I'm away, you know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, well, let me get out of the car here. Let me see if I can find my way to get in there. And like I always say in each and every one of my videos, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's get out of the car and check out this abandoned Boston Market here in Levittown. So you guys ready to go? Alrighty, here we go. Alright, what's going on? Well, we made it inside. So here we are. Welcome to the abandoned Boston Market here in Levittown. 3962 Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown, New York, 11756. Don't worry about how I got in here. It wasn't easy, but I got in here. So here we are. It's right here behind me. Bam! So I can't wait to check this place out for you guys. A lot of people were telling me to come here and to come to check this place out. You know what I mean? So it's been highly requested and I'm finally here. It wasn't easy to get in here, but don't worry about how I got in here. It wasn't easy, but I made it. So here we are, right there, the abandoned Boston Market here in Levittown. So I don't want to take too much time. So like I always say in each and every one of my videos, and this place looks like, it's in pretty bad condition too. And it looks like somebody smashed out one of the doors. Whether or not we'll be able to get inside is beyond me, I don't know. If we are, that's awesome. If not, it is what it is. But anyway, just like I always say in each and every single one of my videos, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera around and check out this abandoned Boston Market here in Levittown. Let me try that again. Hold on. Sorry, my allergies have been bothering me a little bit, so let's try that again. Enough with the talking, enough with the yapping, and let's turn the camera around and check out this abandoned Boston Market here in Levittown. There we go, I got it that time. All right, you guys ready to check this place out? Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, and there it is, the abandoned Boston Market here in Levittown. No more chicken, No more mashed potatoes with gravy. No more chicken pot pie. No more Thanksgiving dinners. No more peas. No more string beans. No more yams. No more sweet potatoes. No more refreshing beverages. None of that. 3962 Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown, New York. 11756. Let's check this place out. There goes the old Boston Market sign. So whether or not we'll be able to get inside is beyond me. I don't know. But the fire alarm is going off though. The fire panel is going off and it says trouble. So that means that there's a malfunction in the system, and this looks recent. It looks like somebody broke down the door here. They smashed out the window to get in there. But whether or not the interior is open is beyond me. I don't know. Well, let's check the outside of this place first. Oh, nothing here but the bathrooms. Okay. Yeah, this looks recent. I don't know who did that, but it looks recent. Okay, anyways, whatever. Alright. Yep. No more Boston Market. This one has a solarium too. I walked around and took the photos of this place. This one has a solarium. Pretty big location right here too. Yep. No more Boston Market. There it is. Gone. Yep. That's it. No more Boston Market. I'm sure you got the sign over here. There goes the storefront sign right there. The A is smashed out, but the sign is still intact. I highly doubt this place would have an alarm. I mean, clearly, if somebody got in there recently, I would assume this place is not armed right now. Because if it was armed, the alarm panel would have been on and it would have said armed. But I would assume, should I be able to get inside, I would assume this place has no alarm. But I don't know. We'll find out when we get in there, if I get in there. There it goes. This is the old solarium. I like how it looks. I like places that look retro like this. Pretty cool, man. And there goes the sign right here that says for rent. See, for rent. For info, call 718. For info, call 718-748-6770. George Butakaris, Reality Incorporated. Realty Incorporated. Jesus Christmas. I can't speak correctly. Today is only Monday, too. So that would explain why I have a case of the Mondays. Today is Monday. So I definitely have a case of the Mondays. That's for damn sure. Yep, there goes the front of the place. Check out the solarium over here. You get a pretty good view from the inside over here too. There it goes. Zoom that in real quick. There it goes. Let's see. What does that say? Gluten-free, no MSG, no added hormones, no antibiotics, no added steroids. Huh. That's weird. Hey, thirsty? Yes, I am. Where do I pick up my beverage? Where do I get my drink? I want a Dr. Pepper, maybe a Sprite, or maybe a High C or a Minute Maid lemonade. Let me know. Boston Market. No more. That's it. It's gone. This place was highly requested, and I wanted to get out here for a while too to do this place, but I just haven't had the time, the time to do it. Here I am now. I love this old solarium here. I love the solarium. This is really cool. That's it. There it goes. That's it. No more. That's it. Oh, piece of the feeling. Piece of. Oh my goodness, I can't talk correctly. Pieces of the ceiling are starting to fall off already, or so it looks like. I like how they have those glass panels inside too. They have the Boston Market logo on it. It's pretty cool. See that? Check that out. Those glass panels, they have the Boston Market logo on it. That's really cool, man. I would assume the electricity is off here. So, I mean, if I'm able to get in there, then cool. But I would assume that there's no alarm here if the electricity is off. Ooh, Minute Maid. Yummy. It's kind of warm out here right now. I could use a nice cup. It's kind of warm out here right now. I could use a nice cold glass of lemonade. One more look. Oh man, that would be so good right now. A cup full of cold ice and there's some lemonade. Oh, let's go. Yum. Alright. Oh, look at this. Restaurant. Where's the R? Easteron. Easteron hours. Monday to Saturday. 11 to 00 p.m. I don't know what 00 p.m. is. You have to elaborate more. Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 a.m. And they got the debit cards. No soliciting. Wi-Fi. Comments? Visit bostonmarket.com. There it goes. That's it. No more Boston Market. What does that say? Online and app orders. Quick pickup. Okay. Boston Market. That's it. It's not here no more. That's it. Let me show you guys the side sign over here. There's another sign right here. This one had 3 signs. And there it goes right there. Boston Market. Right on top of the classic famous black and white awning. The black and white striped zebra looking awning. And I would assume they had no street sign. So I would assume that it was right there. You see where it's black? I would assume that that's where it was. If I had to guess. There's no street sign. There ain't no street sign. So if I had to guess, I would assume that it was that black strip right there where it says Planet Plaza, right underneath Aldi's. Right underneath Aldi, where it says Aldi, I would assume that that's, I would assume that black strip is where it said Boston Market, if it had no street sign. All right. Moving along here. And like I said, it wasn't easy to get in here, but don't worry about how I got in here. It wasn't easy. Just put it that way. It wasn't easy to get in here. And there's another sign right over here. So this one had 4 signs. 2 on the sides, 1 on the front, and then right here in the back. The logo looks different here. The words on Boston looks different here than the ones on the front and the side. The ones on the front and the sides. I don't know. Hey, there's a doorbell. Let's see if it works. Is there anything in here? Nothing but a freezer. Nope. Doesn't work. I want to see if that door will open. Because if somebody broke in from the other side, then I would assume somewhere, somehow, this one has to be open. And if this one ain't open, then that means the other one's not open. Let's see. Is it open? Nope. Not meant to be. Just like Wally always says in his video. Not meant to be. Well, let's check out the other side and see what happens. There goes the trash area over there. But it looks like it's closed up, so I'm not going to bother going over there. Looks like there's nothing there anyway. Ah, what the hell? What the hell? Freaking stick my fucking hand in there. That's all I gotta do. I just gotta stick my fucking hand in there. That's all I gotta do. Alright, whoa. Get out of here, stupid freaking twig. There goes the trash area. Yep. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get inside. I'm not exactly sure if we'll be able to, but let's see what happens. Like I said, I didn't do this. When I came here, it was already like this, and this looks recent. It looks recent. Let me see, is it open? No, it's not. But let's see if the other door is open. Alright. Oh, Lord Almighty. Is it open? Uh-oh. Yes, it is. It's open. Hello? I just want to make sure that there's nobody in here. Fresh, never frozen. Whole chicken, all natural chicken. Guaranteed our rotisserie chicken. Fresh, never frozen, whole chicken, and all natural chicken. Yeah, I read it twice. So what? Our rotisserie chicken. Guaranteed. We only serve USA farm-raised rotisserie chicken. There's an alarm box right there. But I would assume that there's nothing going on in here. Okay. You seem to be okay for now. What the? They need to learn how to spell, man. Out of order. Don't use, thank you. Only for woman use. Thanks. My goodness, do you have a loose screw in your head or something like that? Anyone in there? No. Yeah, I don't know if I trust going in there. Oh, look at the mold on the floor. Damn! Close that door. Oh my goodness, that freaking kicks. Damn! Woo! That freaking kicks. Oh, hold on. Is that a motion sensor or are those sprinklers? I see a red blinking light. I think we'll be all right. But if it goes off, I'm running. I don't think there's no electricity here anyway. I think we'll be all right. I don't know if those are sprinklers or motion sensors, but I think we'll be all right. First time I've ever gotten inside an abandoned Boston Market. Oh yeah, the lights are on. They have electricity in here because I can see the lights on in the kitchen. Yep. Like I said, if the alarm goes off, I'm running. But right now, I don't think nothing's gonna happen. It looks like all the electricity, minus the kitchen, looks like there's nothing operating in here. What is this? Oh, it's a Honeywell home thermostat. Okay. There's nice pictures up in here. Nice. It's amazing. I love those glass panels, man. Wow. Oh wow, cool. Look at this chandelier here, or this neat looking table lamp. That's cool. Look at that nice picture. Wow, this is cool. I like this. Oh, these are actually table lamps. Does it turn on? Nope. That really is cool though. I love the solarium they have in here. This is cool, man. Wow, look. There's an old photo of the Radio City Music Hall. It's nice. This is cool. I'm inside an abandoned Boston Market. A tomato on a fork. Parts of the ceiling are starting to fall off already. So this is pretty cool, man. Yeah, see? There goes parts of the ceiling that are starting to fall off. Is that the Brooklyn Bridge? No, it's not. It might be the Verrazano. I'm not exactly sure. But it's one of the bridges over here in New York City. It's beautiful. Nice sunset, too. I love these table lamps here they have on the pedestals. It's pretty cool, man. This is awesome. Oof, I'm walking into spider webs. I love these glass panels that they have over here. These are awesome. Right here. I love these glass panels. These are really awesome. Oh, there's a motion sensor right there. Oh, son of a bitch. It's okay anyway. I was walking around over here, but I don't know if I want to step in front of there. It's right there. See it? And I don't know if it's working or not, so I'm going to do what I can and stay away from there. I don't know if it's working. If it's working, if it's on, I don't want to trigger the alarm. It's right there. It's right above the door. Right there. So I don't know if it's active, and I don't want to step near there. But here we are in the former Boston Market kitchen. What the f***? Walking into freaking spiderwebs over here, man. Get the f*** off of me. Okay, here we go. The old Boston Market kitchen. Wow, look at this. This is cool. This is awesome. Wow. The old Boston Market kitchen. Really cool. And the fire panel back there is going off. Oh my God. I don't know if it's freaking cobwebs that I'm walking into or whatever, but it's all fucking over me. Cool, man. Wonder when this place closed. Did this say when this was open? 2023. This for March 5th, 2023. The day before my 38th birthday. So I would assume it closed sometime in 2023. Oh my God, I'm walking all over these fucking cobwebs. Ooh, yeah, wow. Okay. I don't know if that alarm system is on. I don't know what it is. But we're here in the kitchen. Oh my God, that freaking kicks. I'm not going any further for the risk of motion sensors being in the area. I'm not going any further. Wow. This is really freaking cool. The clock froze at 11:52. All right. It's not often that the opportunity presents itself for me to get inside certain places. I'm really tempted to check out that soda machine. See if it still works. Unless I could pull it close to me. No, because I'm scared to set off that motion sensor. Does it work? No. I don't want to step in front of the motion sensor, so let's see if it works. Nope. But it was worth a try. What did that say? Hold on. All of them are out of order. Yep, even the Minute Maid. Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to get on out of here. I don't want to step any closer because I see that motion sensor down. I don't want to trigger the alarm. So, Boston Market. Homestar Mules. Alright, I'm out of here. Does this soap dispenser work? Nope, it doesn't. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, but that was cool. We actually got to go inside an abandoned Boston Market. How cool is that, huh? Occupancy of these premises by more than 86 persons is unlawful. By order of John E. Rockcamp, Commissioner, Department of Buildings, Town of Hempstead. Okay. Then obviously they have this one over here. They've always had that sign. The Boston Market. This Boston Market store is dedicated to women and families fighting breast cancer. Established Mother's Day in 1996. And they have all these. And obviously this is going off. It says trouble. So that means that there's a system here. There's a system broken. The system is, well, not broken, but the system is kind of, it's malfunctioned. You know? Yeah. Alright. I'm going to step on out of here and see if I can do the walk around somewhere. Alright. Hang on. Alrighty. Wow, that was cool. We got to check out the inside of an abandoned Boston Market. How cool is that, huh? Wow. It's not often that the opportunity presents itself for me to go inside a certain place. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll do it. If not, it is what it is. Whew. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. Well, that does it for this video here at Boston Market. No more chicken. No more sweet potatoes. No more mashed potatoes. No more lemonade. No more refreshing beverages. No more chicken pot pie. No more yams. No more lemonade. No more Minute Maid. None of that. Alright, well, I'm going to put the phone down somewhere, and I'm going to do the walk around, and I guess I'll see you guys in the car with the outro. If you're wondering where Shadow is, he's on the other side of that truck there with the New York Islander sticker. See? Shadow is right there, right behind that truck with the Islander sticker. Right on the other side of him. You can see him from here, I think. Alright? Alrighty, guys. I'm going to do the walk around, and as soon as I'm done doing the walk around, I'll see you guys in the car for the outro. Alright? Alrighty. See you guys in a few. what's going on? So what you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, you know, I figured since I had some free time, I'd come out here and do a video for you guys. You know? And like I said before, I've been meaning to come out to this place for a long time now. You know, and, you know, based on that sign that we saw on the kitchen, you know, the schedule, it said March 5th, 2023. So I would assume that it closed down sometime between 2 and 3 years ago. I don't know, but based on that, you know, based on the schedule that I saw in the kitchen, March 5th, 2023, the day before my 30th birthday, March 5th, 2023, apparently, it looks like that was the last day of operation. So I'm not exactly sure when it closed, but if you guys know, let me know. But if I had to guess, I would assume it was somewhere in 2023. So yeah, man. So what do you guys think about this place, huh? It was pretty cool, and it's not often. It's not often that the opportunity presents itself for me to go inside a place. You know, it's not very often that I get to go inside of a building like that. You know, and like I said, when I got there, you know, the building was already broken down. It was already broken down. Somebody already smashed out the window, and you know, and it was already open. You know, it was already open. So yeah. But it was pretty cool, man. It was really cool to check this place out. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. You know, that was really awesome. It's not often I get to go inside of an abandoned building. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. All right, well, it wasn't easy getting in there, and it wasn't easy getting out. Don't worry about how I gained access, but just know that it wasn't very easy. It wasn't very easy to get in there, and it wasn't very easy to get out. So yeah, man. All right, well, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to make this a short outro, because I want to go next door and check out the abandoned King Cullen here in Levittown. They closed down recently, so I want to go check out the abandoned King Cullen here in Levittown. It's not that far from here. It's right here on Hempstead Turnpike, right off the block. So I definitely want to get out of the car and check out that abandoned King Cullen next door. All right? All right, guys. Well, just like Wally always says at the end of each and every one of his videos, you guys stay awesome. And just like I always say at each and every one of my videos, you guys stay cool, stay happy, keep smiling, and just enjoy your life. What's going on? All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you guys next door at the abandoned King Cullen here in Levittown. All right? All righty. See you guys later.